time, since it's been a day, I'm actually going in with the EVA training. This is not because I want to play it. It's because I want you guys who are going to be watching, to hear the lore. Since no one's watching yet, it will be archived, but
Series 4, version 1.6.
But people can watch it later on.
Commander Oshima, Alex. Mission Hardiman Aerospace North Star 4.
Still, these types of spheres are used for everything.
September 2035.
Still, I don't think I'm actually in space. See, look, it's a training series.
Control system. Access options menu.
Right now I have unlimited O2, kind of. Everything here at the moment is sealed.
Perform EVA look.
Still, I still got my oxygen and stuff. I know how to play the game, okay? Still, where the heck is that thing?
Activate EVA propulsion thrust.
That's to brake. Let's go up, that's to go down.
Activate EVA propulsion boost.
See on the velocity how much faster I'm moving. That's how fast I'm going to move once I get the Solaris full on.
Perform EVA.
It's going to be right after Vocalist, which hopefully I'll get through the thing again. Then you have the descend, which is literally just the opposite button.
Perform EVA descent.
And then you have your EVA roll buttons.
Activate EVA propulsion brake.
The reason it's like this is because they just want to make it feel authentic, I guess.
Perform EVA roll.
Roll left. And then roll right. Oh, so that is a Hardiman cycle ball. So that door is locked until I finish. But once it does unlock,
Activate EVA stabilize. Oxygen levels are monitored via EVA HUD oxygen meter. Objectives are displayed via EVA HUD radar.
that is where I'm going to have to go next.
Activate EVA environment scan.
There's the stuff. That's what we're going after.
Hardiman Aerospace EVA training simulation complete. Exit training module via access portal.
This is where you get your first glimpse at the cards. But still, this is what I really want.
Hardiman Corporation was founded by entrepreneur and philanthropist David Hardiman at the age of 27 in 2001. Based in Santa Monica, California, Hardiman Corporation is an entirely charitable organization that exists solely to advance, protect, and preserve the human race. As a young man, Hardiman made billions from various financial ventures, but ultimately found the pursuit of personal wealth hollow and meaningless. Searching for positive and humanitarian ways to funnel his wealth into the lives of those less fortunate, Hardiman began building clean water wells, food sourcing, housing, infrastructure, and education facilities in impoverished third world countries. The seemingly endless need for help opened Hardiman's eyes to the declining state of planet Earth and the greater needs of humanity as a whole. Hardiman dedicated his complete focus, energy, and empire towards solving and eradicating these worldwide threats.
Basically, then he started up the North Star program, which is what I'm part of with all that jack crap. And now we're trying to save the world. And now they tried to save the world by, they tried to save the human race by once Earth is out of resources, they can move on, but also they wouldn't have to deal with like artificial oxygenators and just use plants, which are organic oxygenators, and then it's kind of like an infinite resource, one that moves very slowly, but you can still make it yourself. And then like the plan is have like greenhouses and stuff, and also like trees and stuff for oxygenation. That was the plan, which is why there's so many freaking plants on the station. Let's continue on. This is where we left off last time. I want to check out every single room since I'm probably not going to be coming back through here too much. Got a full tank for in here. Let's through this door. Here we go. It looks like a room that was probably just diagnostic and stuff. Still. If you look inside, I'm not the only thing left alive on this station. See the butterflies, they're still alive and moving. Because their container didn't breach. Oh, I accidentally kicked the camera again. Let's keep moving on. Oh, is that where I came in? No, wait, it can't be because that has been in use. Yeah, so we're gonna go on out here, listen to the next Global Information Network update. Because I'm pretty sure that's in France because they talk about astronauts.
Unable to establish communication connection with mission control.
The thing about it, though, they talk about Sebastian Olivier, who I'm pretty sure he's French. I can't remember because it's been a while. But still, they talk about him a lot. So obviously, whatever country the Global Information Network comes from, they obviously care about him a lot. There we go. Now I can see that. Oh, hello, hardcore.
Sources are reporting that a single survivor has been detected alive within the wreckage of the North Star 4. While Hardeman Aerospace has yet to confirm or deny, early reports are identifying the survivor as North Star 4 Mission Commander Alex Hiroshima. Activity detected aboard the station indicates the survivor is uninjured, following disaster protocol and preparing an emergency return to Earth.
For instant updates.
The only reason I'm coming out here is to get, like, more lore for y'all. How the power is even technically still on is beyond me. But Hardeman probably saw ahead that obviously something or other may or may not go wrong aboard the station. I had to flip around because I'm pretty sure that this is me even when I'm right side up. Oh my god, it's so dark! I'm turning up the gamma, screw that. Video brightness. Yeah, now I can somewhat see. Just normally, if there's no light in there at all, it's dark. Flip myself on around. Once I get back inside, the leak should stop because they make it to where you can't survive. Let me turn down the brightness again. Because I only did that just so I wouldn't hit a bunch of stuff in there. Like when it's super dark, I'll turn up the gamma. Gamma just so you guys can see on YouTube and just so I can see as well. Because I don't want it to be too bright, but at the same time I don't want it to be too dark. Oh wait a second, this is right way up anyway. Okay, and so then where I gotta go is through there. Yep, there it is. It kind of looks like I have no feet with my shadow, because the shoes, they're so, they make it look like I have stumps in my shadow, but I do have feet. Sometimes when you flip upside down, you can see your feet. Just barely.
Aerospace North Star 4. Crew status. Medical Officer Edwards, Leo. Deceased.
He's in Solaris.
Scientist Hudson Elizabeth. Deceased.
Mobilist.
Astronaut Lopez Teresa. Deceased.
Vocalist.
System Specialist McDonough Andrew. Deceased.
Spirit.
Astronaut Olivier Sebastian. Deceased. Commander
Mobilist.
Oshima Alex. Active.
Originally was in Solaris. But still, see, look, they're alive. Still, the O2 recharge stations. Once I get this area online, this will give me like a booster where I can use those whenever I want, basically. But still, here we are. The Spiritus mainframe. Here we are. Let's get on through. Still, when I'm out in open space, that O2 leak usually gets really, really bad.
Hardeman Aerospace North Star 4. Core system status. Spiritus mainframe offline. Vocalist mainframe offline. Solaris mainframe offline. Mobilist mainframe offline. Manual mainframe repair required for Salvis EV operation and launch.
That one that's majorly intact, since it's so far away from Solaris, it's mostly intact. But I guess an explosion from Spiritus caused that one piece there to come loose. Mobilist is also in pieces, but I think that's just because the Mobilist system overloaded as well. But the blast was much more contained and was more on the Solaris side. Because Solaris and Mobilist, they're in pieces, and so is Spiritus actually. But since Solaris was the origin point, well, I'm not going to say why because I know why, but I'll let you guys figure out what happened and who caused the explosion. But Solaris was basically pushed into overdrive, and there was kind of a glitch, and an energy thing basically just went boom, taking out the three closest parts of the station, taking out the three closest main parts of the station. Solaris was gone, obviously, but it also took out a lot of Mobilists, since I think the side-facing Mobilist was the main area that exploded, and then it took out some of Spiritus and just scattered it all over the place. Mobilist is a lot more open space. Vocalist is completely inside, except for small points. But still, I'm finally getting more of my upgrades. As you can see on the left side of the screen, I know it looks like I'm going off to the... Still, over like down there-ish. Yeah, that's where it is. Still, you can see.
EVA oxygen repair detected. Initialize EVA oxygen repair.
And then watch the oxygen. Bam! I have full stuff now. You can see how it's past 5 and it's going up. This is where I'm going to get the cerebral core. Or at least the first one. Vocalist has to be the easiest one, because it's just running around through the station. It's a lot easier to bump into things, but there's a bunch of there's a higher chance that you're gonna live. Still, the O2 stations, they're kind of an infinite oxygen source. It's for like late game when like you're running around and like you have like your boost, when you have everything upgraded and you know, everything's fixed more or less. There it is, the cerebral core. Here we go. So let me show you guys. Here's how these work. It's flying up to
And for EVA oxygen station located.
Put it in until your O2's full. And so then you put it back. Do I get the backup SSI in here? I can't remember. Well, the factor of it being down there tells me yes. So what the heck is that?
Mission Control to North Star 4. Survivor detected. Verifying identification. Stand by.
So wait, so I have to go through here. What's through here? It's been a while, and also this is like early game, so I can't remember all the details of it. I remember where a hidden thing is though. You see like the very, very top of the station, above the Han 4 logo, like at the very top there's an item. Every single character has an item that is normally like found either scattered around the station or near their corpse or something. As you saw with McDonough earlier on, he had a little data device, one with like one that was like connected to a lanyard. Still, it's yeah. This is the guy who runs Hardiman Space Agency.
Resource production is behind, and we are at risk of not meeting our dedicated supply and surplus needs.
Okay, so they're
your natural
really
instinct is to be creative in the face of failure, but now is not the time for disruption.
That's where I gotta
It is
go.
imperative that you follow protocol and procedure in order to meet our goals, ensure the success of the mission, guarantee the safety of your crew. Do not let me down and prove your critics right.
Sadly, she went off and sadly the crew proved the critics wrong, and whoa, something like big exploded there. It just really quickly, bam. Okay, come on, you should shatter. Maybe it's because it's already broken and most of the force just fell off it. So still, we're going off here. Edwards is off in that ball way off in the distance over by the Solaris core, and then Teresa is off near one of the vocalists. Is off near the far vocalist things. And also there's a little Easter egg that Teresa talks about with that one satellite over there, the far one over by vocalist. It is actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it. No, you guys can hear it. I'll tell you what it is for those of you who don't.
North Star 4. Survivor identified. Commander Alex Oshima. Verify your status, Commander. Standing by.
I can't tell you. The reason I can't tell them is even when I get that thing online, I won't be able to send out that communication. And also, Alex doesn't talk for like the whole game until like she says like one word. One word. He says one word at the end. I'm not gonna say what that word is because once again, spoilers. But oh yeah, also the Salvus is down there near the bottom of the station. I'm not actually moving that fast. Luckily, my next upgrade is thrust, which I'm gonna get at the vocalist mainframe. At least I'm moving. Still, the thrust is required for Solaris since there's so much more debris, and since it's a lot bigger of an area, I'm gonna need to move around a lot more. Still, oh yeah, that's right. Solaris and Vocalist were the only two that stayed connected to their original points of connection. Well, Vocalist stayed more connected. The mainframe for Solaris still stayed in its original spot, to where like it still stayed connected to the original room it was connected to, but that room disconnected. So more or less, it's kind of in the same spot, like structure-wise, because it's still connected to the same room. Oh yeah, don't think that I won't be using these oxygen bottles anymore. These things are my lifeline when there isn't a station nearby. Still, I'm pretty sure that if there's a data device in here... Still, now this door is unlocked. Originally, I couldn't get past this part because I couldn't figure out how to get out via the skylight, because I kept getting stuck in the skylight. I know it sounds embarrassing, but it's actually true. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the filtering systems. These things aren't required, but I'll get them all anyway, because I think they filter out water and get O2 in them, and get the O2 systems up and running. Oh yeah, that's right. They're coolant. Attempt reconnection. You can't do it until the mainframe runs.
Coolant system operating at 25%.
So you can't actually get in this room with the Filtrum until you get through this next part. After this, we've already been in McDonough's room, so it doesn't really matter. But still, I'm gonna try to get all the cards and stuff. But no promises, okay? Because I don't know where like half of them are. I have looked up and I know where most of the items are. They're usually near their people. They're either right next to their people, or they're in like a room, or they're in a room near it. Here's McDonald's file again. I'm gonna just play it anyway.
Personal log. System specialist. McDonough, Andrew. 17. April. 2037.
Finally going home. Doesn't even seem
I just
real.
let it play because why not?
22 months since mission start. 10 longer than I signed up for in the first place. I promised Lucy I was going to be there for her. I promised myself I wouldn't leave her like this again. Broke both of those promises by taking another selfish paycheck job while real life passes me by down below.
So we gotta check the terminal to get the Cerebrum core
Alex really came through for me on
open.
this. I can't wait to get off this goddamn station.
Status detected.
Cerebrum module repair required. Activate Cerebrum access portal. Cerebrum access portal online.
Still, the access portal is up through here. This is the Cerebrum room, and also one of the main greenhouses. Think about this. On Earth, you can't build ginormous vertical structures like this. Just like this. Just like this normally, which is why space is so great. You can build whatever you want, as long as it's airtight. As long as it's airtight, as long as there's one airtight part on it, as long as it's partially airtight, you're good. You can build like ginormous spiral towers, and you don't really need to worry about the inside with like stairwells and that kind of stuff. Because everybody can just float around inside. One of these windows is supposedly broken. A window in here is supposedly broken. Is this one? Nope. Because I remember hearing that a window was broken in here. Well, whatever. Let's just get this mainframe in here. There goes this door.
Spiritus systems detected online and operating at 41%. Over.
Let me see which one of these windows is broken. Because if you look up and out, somewhere in here there's supposed to be a camera outside. It's a little tiny camera, it's way up there. If I go normally like this, that one's closed, that one's closed. There has to be a breach in this room, right? Because, or else I would have seen air rushing out of it. You know what? I'm gonna bump into every single one of these windows till I find out which one is broken. If there isn't one, then that guy lied to me. Wait, what? I've been all around the room. None of these windows are broken. Is it the top portal? No, it can't be. Well, whatever. I'll just descend. I'll get it later. I'll get it once I get the boost and stuff. I'll get it when I am. See, look, I do have feet. There it is. I have an almost full tank now. Now what I have to do is go and reactivate the vocalist core, since I... Let me check something. Son of a bitch.
Activating mode.
Give me a minute. I have to take a phone call. I'll be right back. Yeah, well, yeah, you two can get on in. Get on into the party. I'll invite you both. Okay. Okay, bye. I'll join you later. Okay, good news. We're gonna have Drake commentary. Yay! Jake's always kind of a funnier part of my streams, because his commentary is always a little strange. Let's go. My party. Those two.
System terminal.
Yeah, one of Drake's friends is coming in as well.
Local system damage. Cerebral.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have this little bit, yeah? Hi. And maybe a little bit. Right now I'm playing another game. Yeah, this is Koichi.
Hey Dylan.
Hi. This is crazy.
Do you know what my thing is? Oh yeah, I put some building stuff in Jada.
Nice.
I put a disco thing back. I put like 3 restaurants.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So you advanced it. I would have continued, but once you left, it kicked me out. It did. But still, did you notice that they have what we were trying to build in the thing now? It's almost like they were listening to our conversation over there at the company. We're not going to talk about exactly what we're playing, but what we're talking about. But we're talking about something. Jesus!
That sounded like freaking SCP.
Give me a second. I gotta. Please turn that down. My thing's on non-party audio. Oh wait a second. Can't I turn up the volume for the game? Go to audio. Master volume. My thing is all the way up. Come on. There's 2 things in there. Yeah. How old am I? Same age as Drake.
I'm going to the Meteor because I've never have.
Yeah, well. I'm not 18. I'm 14.
He's 21. No, it's not.
Slowly.
It's not gonna destroy Dusty right after they put it back in.
Nah, it probably will. Either that or it's gonna miss. Oh, what if it hit tilted? Like people were.
I'm on the Meteor. This is weird.
Oh my God! What if everybody's original theory was right? Just they slowed it down.
Communications repair spacewalk live log.
So what if it like an event is like where
Hey,
it's
be
like
quiet!
October.
You guys be quiet. My people are trying to listen to some audio. Hey, at least mine gets archived, and plus at least I'm recording for YouTube. What? What's that? What's that? So what? I did Twitch. I did Twitch for a while, but then I gave it up for YouTube because more people use YouTube anyway.
Twitch sucks. That's where all the tryhards are.
Yeah, Twitch is where all the tryhards are, man. Oh wait, my mom's calling me. I'll be right back. Alright.
Hey Dylan, what if there's an event where like the meteor hits the ground and it's like slow motion? Dylan. It really slowed down though. Is your controller vibrating non-stop? Mine is. It's from the mechs. When the people get in the mech, all my controller does is... Yeah, but I want it. I want vibrations. Because it's more realistic. Oh shit. He's not here.
Also, you say that my streams are boring. I would like to have you know that people do watch my stuff.
Yeah, people do. He has like 15
I have 17 subscribers, and that's good for a channel that refuses to upload Minecraft, Roblox, or Fortnite.
Why do you refuse to upload Minecraft?
Minecraft, I might upload it sooner or later for the creative. I mean, not creative. I mean, for the survival by myself, but maybe another time. Maybe later on. I don't know. Dear God, I had to turn down the thing because he's so loud. Still, here's an audio terminal. Let's find this thing. Ooh, there's a bunch.
Failure. Error. Encrypted internal data transmission received.
Ooh,
Sender, Hudson, Elizabeth. Scientist.
Oh, this is part of the lore. You two shut up. This is lore.
Alex, the problem is that we simply do not have enough solar energy in reserve to photosynthesize our plant life. To capture the amount we need, the station's sunlight exposure has to double. This will allow us additional spiritus extraction cycles, and we will have a very real shot.
Okay, I mean, like, I could deal with that, I guess.
The risk, of course, is the combined increase of Solaris and
I mean, like, not like I would get all the way there, but I would like it.
From the power drain of
You'll get some stuff.
Orbit in direct sunlight.
Yeah, I have to admit, my subscribers, I do play Fortnite, but not much. I just play it with them because it's a little bit fun, but not like all the time. It isn't an addiction for me. I was admitted, I could hide it no longer. Drake understood. He didn't. Here we go, the Han 4 vocalist. And now that we have a checkpoint, I think I'm going to cut it there. Bye.
Okay, good.